Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beautiful lights doing today? We're going to get started on today's reading right away and see what beautiful messages Spirit may bring. I hope everybody's having a great start to their week. And first card up is regarding partners. Look at this layout, guys. It's absolutely positive and it's humming regarding money, okay? All this in the middle is all about money. So some type of partnership, I feel like this could be a business partnership, okay? Somebody is going to actually want to have this partnership with you, want to either approach you regarding a business or you're going to approach them, okay? Either way, I see a partnership forming. You might be talking about starting a small business with somebody right now, and if you're not, there's some creative idea that you've been tossing around in your mind for quite a long time, and your creative gifts are coming online now. They're already online. So a lot of you, with this energy coming in and your creativeness and your newfound strength in your gifts, you're all in creation mode. So I'm seeing a new business or a new partnership with something that's going to be very lucrative, okay? The Ten of Pentacles is just that this business or whatever it is going to start out small. It's going to blossom into something you could never have imagined. It's going to be huge. All of your wishes and dreams are going to culminate from this idea. Okay, also in the middle, you're going to see your money start to build up with ease. Okay, so your bank account is just going to start to grow. This is going to give you a sense of security. It's going to give you a sense of well-being, and it's going to create a lot more happiness in your life. Also with the Six of Pentacles, you now are going to be able to, you'll have enough to help your family. Let's put it that way. Your family and possibly even others in your community. All right. So this is a huge outflow of inflow of money and an outflow of money as well. Okay. The partnership is a great idea because you're going to be able to bounce different things off of each other, and between the two of you and your creative minds coming up with separate ideas, you will merge them together into one huge, beautiful business venture that's going to be very successful. And this complements what I just said. This is confirmation. All right. The Ace of Pentacles is a new financial beginning or a new beginning period. Okay. It also has a lot of things attached to it, like independence and money, finance and freedom, financial freedom. Okay. Wealth and things of that nature. Next to this card, you have, again, good news around your money. Okay, this is over you being the star. So this is really focused on Aquarius. You guys have this, you're special, okay? You're very special. You're being focused in on right now. You're this big, beautiful white light that Spirit is seeing you as, and is very appreciative of all of you that agreed to come back at this particular time and help out mankind. All right, I do see that for a lot of you, you've been feeling a certain way, maybe feeling upset, having to borrow from Peter to pay Paul, living, you know, in that type of environment where, you know, you just feel like you're struggling, or you have to, you know, balance things out constantly. Looking for ways to, you know, have a little bit of money on the side when it's all said and done. All right. Ace of Wands, guys. Ace of Wands is, again, you know, it's all about new beginnings, as I said. In the middle, though, this is the Ace of Pentacles, rather. But in the middle, the Ace of Wands is growth. Okay. This is going to be a lot of personal growth. So you're going to learn a lot from this particular business, it looks like, or whatever this is that you're going to be involved in. It's going to be a huge project of sorts, or, like I said, some type of business. A lot of you are moving toward your creative ideas now, your abilities, and you're feeling very creative, like you want to do something, you want to get something started, you are just ready for something new. All right. Now we have movement, dead center. Whenever we have movement in the dead center of the layout, guys, that's usually something very positive. It usually means that there's something in the pipeline, there's something coming. And in this case, you have the Nine of Pentacles here. This is a very positive card. This card represents your independence, your success, wealth, freedom, and sometimes property. So maybe some of you are thinking about purchasing a property right now or selling a property. Okay, some of you might be investing in some sort of real estate, or this is a dream of yours. Okay, if this is a dream of yours, I'm seeing this Page of Cups right next to the Nine of Pentacles is an indicator that someone is going to give you an opportunity to make this purchase. So this could be the funding you need to do it. This could be the idea, or somebody putting a particular parcel of land or property in front of you, mentioning it to you, opening your eyes to the idea of this, something along that line. And I do see a ton of movement with your creativity today, guys. Okay. All right, let's continue. Okay, so this is very positive. Somebody just made a decision. You're a very loving, giving person, by the way. You're very generous, okay? And you just love putting a smile on others' faces, seeing people happy. And I'm seeing that you recently made a decision that might have been difficult for you, all right? This was a tough decision, but this was something that was not for your betterment. This was something holding you back or bringing you down in some way, all right? And your happiness, this was getting in the way of your happiness beforehand. But since you've made this decision, I'm seeing the Ace of Cups, your happiness. This is an overflow of joy, an overflow of happy feelings and gratefulness and everything that goes along with your happiness. This is overflow. This is you happy on steroids, okay? And with that being said, you have the Justice card. And some of you might be in delay mode with this right now. You might be a little behind, but you know already that once you rid yourself of this, okay, your happiness will also overflow, and this is going to be a great justice for you. All you need to do is make this decision to lose this, and your life is literally going to change before you. Okay? All right. Let's move on. We have the Ace of Swords. Look at all these aces popping up for my Aquariuses today. Guys, good things are coming to you. All right, if you've had a lousy few days, few hours, or a lousy week, get ready for a complete turnaround, okay? Things are going to look way better. I'm seeing that a lot of you are getting clarity on the stuckness, which is what we're talking about, okay? You're starting to get this crystal clear clarity as one of your gifts, which has a connection to your intuition, okay? Having this intuition and plugging into it and telling yourself that, yes, I have this great gift, this great intuitive gift, and I am paying attention to it. I am, looking at it and going toward it to make every decision that I make, okay? This is the clarity you're getting, and this is why you've been stuck, and this is why your tower moments have come into play, because you have not been using the intuition that was given to you. All right, as you're using it, it gets stronger. Okay, and the more credence you give to it, the more the stronger it gets. Okay, so whatever you're carrying around from the past, guys, past harms, hurts, past things that people did and said to you, it's time to release these things from the past that created these tower moments for you. You're starting to get clarity that this baggage, and that's what it is, it's baggage, and it's no longer serving you. All right, it's created nothing but stuckness. For instance, for example, you got hurt in a relationship at one time. So the next relationship you went into, instead of looking at this person, taking your time and trying to get to know this person, and, you know, before allowing your heart to go deeply into this relationship, finding out, does this person have integrity? Is this person someone I can rely on? Is this person going to have my back? All those things, you know. When we jump into relationships and we don't look at that and we don't care, we're just happy somebody's paying attention to us, that's our biggest mistake, you know. You're lining yourself up for possible heartache. So you need to become what you're becoming here, and this is the exact direction you're going in, okay? You've learned your lessons, and now you're taking your time. You're moving into these situations and learning who you're with, okay? And I see this feminine here specifically, all right? And the example I was going to give before is that the relationship that you were in where you got hurt, you're going into this new relationship automatically, you know, with this wall up, telling yourself, I have to keep the wall up or I'll get hurt. And, you know, that keeps you from enjoying love. It keeps you from really falling deeply in love and getting the most from it, the most joy and happiness, okay? So, you know, letting this stuff go, you're getting clarity on what the baggage is, the stuckness. It's caused you stuckness time and time again. You're moving past that now, okay? With this Nine of Cups, you know, the very thing that you've always wanted that you have not been able to establish yet in a relationship is coming now because of the higher frequency persons out there that you're going to be meeting, or you're already meeting them. All right, just know that this is something you've always wanted, but you haven't been able to attain it yet. That's because you haven't taken your time and you haven't put any thought into who you're hooking up with. Who are you, you know, entrusting yourself with? Some of you are single parents and you're bringing total strangers around your children that you don't really know. You don't know what they're capable of yet. You don't know if they have any integrity. You don't know if, you know, what they've done in their life, in their past. You know nothing, right? So we need to change all that, and that's exactly what I'm seeing. You are finally getting this crystal clear clarity, and I'm so proud of all of you. It's bringing in happiness. It's going to bring in a better relationship for you, more fulfilling, happier, safer, and I am seeing that a lot of you are going to be coming across meeting these people now, okay? There's going to be a lot of chance meetings where you are going to be running into people while you're out and about, whether you're out to dinner with friends, whether you're going to a business meeting, wherever you're making contact, going to a friend's birthday party, going to a barbecue this summer, you are going to be meeting higher quality people. It doesn't mean, though, that you shouldn't take your time and make sure of the person you're with. All right, Seven of Cups is just, you're going to have a lot of choices, they're saying. All right, so something you're wanting, it's perfectly manageable now. Not manageable, but you're going to be meeting these higher quality people that are, you know, more aligned to your frequency. All right, so more choices, more opportunities are coming in for you this summer to meet that right person. And for some of you, I'm seeing marriage. All right, I'm picking up on a masculine today. Something's been bothering you, and it looks like you've already ended it, or you're planning on ending this, okay? You are going to be very happy once you do this. You're a little reluctant to make this decision and end this situation that you're in. And I do see that you're going to be single, or you're already single, and Spirit is saying you are going to be happier being single right now, that this is going to bring about a lot of happiness for you, okay? A lot of things you didn't think you'd actually experience, you will be experiencing in a positive way. All right, so just not really knowing what things are going to look like in the aftermath of things, but things are going to perk up, and positive things are, you're going to feel positive and you're going to feel happier for it. Something somebody has wanted in this masculine or with this masculine, you're focused on getting this person in whatever situation you want this person in, whether it's a relationship or, you know, bringing this person somehow into your life, bringing him into a business or into a romance or something along that line. You're very focused on getting what you want from this person. You're using your intuition. Now this person, this looks like something you've been thinking about for a while. You might have known this person a couple years already. Okay, and if this is you, comment below the video. Just put, yes, I've known this person and I want a victory with this person, or something along that line, because this is very detailed. You're finally using your intuition, or you've been, but this time your intuition is steering you toward a victory with this masculine here. You're very focused on getting this person in whatever situation this is. I'm not really sure if this is romance, business, what it is, but I do see a victory for you. All right, 10 of Cups alongside the Knight of Swords. All right, wow, Aquarius, you're gonna get everything you want. That's what the cards are saying today. All right, so you are going to get it. How are you going to get it? You're going to manifest it. You're already doing that, okay? Not only are you manifesting it, but you're bringing it in very quickly with this Knight of Swords, okay? This is things that have put you on defense, that have made you feel conflicted because you've wanted these things and you've, to no avail, you've not been able to get them for some reason. You've just not been able to get these things, you know, whether they're tangible or this might be a love prospect, whatever it is, you've not been able to get your hands on this yet, but that's all getting ready to change. You're able to manifest pretty much anything. That's what I'm hearing, guys. I heard you're able to manifest things, and not just manifest, you know, anything you want pretty much, but do it quickly. This is going to happen quickly. This is going to be your new start. This is the new start you've been wanting for a long time, Aquas, okay? So, cards are upside down, all right? 6 of Swords next to the Empress. So somebody is moving. Let me look at these cards for a second. All right, I feel like there's a feminine out there who's trying to be strong regarding this masculine. You're moving toward him. You want to move toward him, but there's so many things going on behind the scenes that you're unaware of. Okay, now I see that you may be a single mom, you may have children, or you might be at this place in your life where you are wanting to have a child. You're, you know, feeling like you're, you know, maybe your clock is ticking or something along that line, and you have your eye on someone specific and special to you. All right, and it looks like you're not taking no for an answer, not in a pushy way. You're very laid back about how you approach this person, if that makes sense. Okay, you're not like overdoing it, you're not overburdening, you're not being pushy, you're not putting out too much energy, but you're putting out just enough that you feel will attract this masculine in ultimately. And let me see if I can get more on that. All right, so I'm seeing there's somebody else in the picture here as well. All right, this might be somebody you were just with or somebody you're currently with. All right, but I do see a new beginning with this other person. I do see the Judgment card in the middle. So there's been times where you've gone back and forth trying to decide which one would be better for you. All right, where you think you, or you thought that you may have a choice down the road. And, one of these masculines is very successful. The other one has other qualities, is not, poor, but, does fairly well, but has a lot of other very attractive qualities that you are more attracted to. For some reason, you're more attracted to him. You want to be celebrating with him. All right, and those of you, this is regarding the workplace. I'm seeing some kind of stuckness in the middle. There might have been stuckness for a while. All right, Spirit is saying, talk to your supervisor. When you talk to your supervisor, I want you to imagine, guys, that hearts are emanating from your heart area. Envision this big white or golden light, whichever you would like to envision, and from that light, have it be facing or all around you, connecting you to this boss figure that has the ability to give you a raise or a bonus or has some control over your money. All right, and when you're around this person, I want you to spread all the love you can between you and this person visually. Okay, so visualize, pink hearts or red hearts or whatever, tiny hearts floating between this beautiful white or golden light that you and this person are, this light is all around the two of you. You're sharing this intense love, okay? So everything's about love now, guys. Don't laugh, don't think this is funny. Try it. Okay, I'm seeing that for a long time you've been stuck at this place of wherever this workplace is, this place of business, workplace, what have you. I'm seeing that if you're doing this, you will receive this, okay? This is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? We know that there's more to this card, but in this layout, I'm going to say this is a bonus or a raise that will potentially be yours if you learn how to use your gifts, okay? And through not spiritualism, through visualization. That's a form of manifesting, okay? This person is going to get all of this good energy from you and form some kind of attachment and feel good about you. Feel good being in the room when you're in the room. Feel good whenever you're around. You're just going to become this very loving, feel-good person to them, and they are going to want to reciprocate. All right, I'm seeing this very intelligent masculine. All right, there is another person in your life. Could be a son or a brother that you're not really paying attention to right now. They have a message for you. They want to communicate with you. All right, and there's something here about a commitment. Okay, so I'm gonna end on this note, guys. So yeah, this other person wants to communicate something to you in regards to some sort of commitment. Okay, so this could be anything. This could be, an invitation to a barbecue, an invitation to their house, an invitation out, or some type of business opportunity, something that's going to be warm and inviting and very special. All right, so that is today's reading, guys. I hope that it resonated for many of you, and if you're still with me, please take the time to like and subscribe, as it helps me tremendously, and you have a wonderful rest of your day.